beginning of this, you choose who you fight, really. Later on, you get... Yeah, I'll come to that later. I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This beginning is very straightforward. Simple tutorial. You can grab some items, but I don't think you really need to. Actually, I'm not even sure if you can grab items.
Vossler!
I don't know.
Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
In the mini-map, you can see your party members. They are blue dots. And your enemies, any kind of enemy, monster, wild, or like these soldiers, they are represented by red dots on the mini-map in the corner. And that mini-map is essential. Really is. I use it all the time. Sometimes I even just run through the mini-map, don't even look at the scenery around me. R2 right there, you can flee from foes. The one thing that's not pretty bad, but that's a disappointment with fleeing is that you have to put away your weapon to flee. So if you're close to an enemy, they might hit you while you're trying to put your weapon away, and you can't block while you're like in the middle of flee. At least I'm pretty sure you can't. Am I fighting anything? No, I'm not. Alright. We continue this way. Doors in new areas are represented by green flashing bars. And new areas, as you can see, are dots. You go through them and then you load the next place. That's a save crystal, just as he said. I said it first, okay? It restores HP and MP, like a lot of Final Fantasies. Yeah, shut up. So I'm gonna make a save file. In slot 2, we're gonna make file 4. I have 3 playthroughs. This one was my first one and sucks. Their levels are all over the place. This was my recent one, and that's my final one. That was the first one that I played through all the way, and I did some hunts also. This is why my levels are so high. And then that was my last one I played through. But now we're gonna make one in file 4. The saving takes forever. A lot of the time it'll look like, oh, it's almost done, and then it'll freeze right at the end. Well, it didn't freeze right there. Oops, no, don't save again. Continue up these stairs. I am in love with RPGs. It's just my kind of games.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
He's ballsy, ain't he? I just woke up from a coma, but I'll fight all these things. They're not hard, but... What am I doing? It really surprised me when I talked to someone I knew, and they hated this game. They absolutely hated this game for the one reason that I love this game. For the fighting. I was just so amazed that someone could hate this game specifically for the fighting. And that's the one thing that I thought they did a great job in. It's not like any ordinary Final Fantasy. It is something new and different. See, I knew I couldn't go through that door because the mini-map said there's no way to get through here. So I love this mini-map. I play the game through the mini-map. I play a lot of games through the mini-map more than anything else. More than the actual screen itself, I just look at the mini-map. There are quite a few cutscenes in this game.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it.
Take the captain away.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca.
I don't know if I want to go through this or just skip it entirely. I think I'll go through it.
Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors, who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
That one wasn't too bad. It was pretty short. Those are basically just backstory and stuff on the Rabanastre in Dalmasca. Well, Dalmasca's the place. Rabanastre's the like area. Anyway, but I don't particularly. I like those for the fact that it gives you backstory and in depth of what goes on, but I don't know whether or not I'm going to show those.
Vaughn,
They happen quite
hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
This is our main hero of this game. This is Vaughn. This is Rex's younger brother, 2 years younger. Okay, well I'm not fighting that rat. It's running away from me. No! Fight the one that's next to you, idiot. Now, these things can be annoying for that exact reason. They will run away from you. You don't fight these very often and basically just see them at the beginning of this game. Attack it! Jesus! Okay, where are the other ones? There. That's why the minimap is useful. The hell! Fine, I'll fight the one that's coming after me. I'll try to make sure that the camera is in good positions so that you can watch. That one was retarded. Just sitting there waiting for me. I absolutely love the music in this place. It's just so upbeat and happy. Normally, in the waterworks, they're not happy like this, but for now, I guess, because he's just fighting rats and it's not serious, it's really happy.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself?
Normally,
Guess I know who to call when something big comes
Never
along.
mind.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot.
Oops! So
You should
fake.
come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Tan our hides. I haven't heard that expression since like 90s sitcoms.